Hey y'all, so before we head to our tour location, on Sue just sent out a notification and they have a house that's for sale, so I want us to go check out that house. So I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be like a bunch of people here. Normally when a skybox is released, everybody like runs here to check it out, and rightfully so, but it's 10:55 p.m. so I'm assuming this came out much earlier, and so everybody's already come to see it. I know I've been looking for a skybox, so this is site. This skybox is 3,000 lindens. Look at that prim count. Look at that prim count. Eating up. What is it? It is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, built-in kitchen. We're not gonna do too much. So we're checking out the, goddamn it's bright, the PBR demo. Look, I'm not even trying to be petty, y'all, but I want to see her. Hold on, don't get in her way, because I'm trying to be nosy. Are you guys together? She's cute. Look at her little outfit. Baby, they be coming. All her little freckles are hearts. I love that. Look at them. Really, really nice. Really nice. So, like I said before, this is the PBR demo. I don't know why it says floating around. Maybe she's floating around for me. So this is cute. A really nice open concept. We love a nice open concept. I love this skylight. Very, very beautiful. Built-in kitchen. Now I've been noticing that Ansu is implementing a lot of built-in kitchens for their homes as well as their skyboxes now. You know, I like to be able to do my own thing with my kitchen. However, I'm not gonna get mad at them carving out spaces for a kitchen and a skybox, because sometimes it is a little difficult to figure out where a kitchen would go. So I'm not getting any kind of hands or anything for this stove, but I'm pretty sure you probably can sit on it and get little animations. I did get a chair for the sink. Do these have anything? No. I don't know if it's animations in this. I'm assuming that it is. I have my interface hidden, so I don't know, but I do know that these light up. It's a gas stove, baby. It's gas. So I like that although this is just a 1 bedroom skybox, it does have a really, really nice open concept. They have the open face fridge. We love that. Love it down. So I do like that. It has a very large feel, although it is a smaller skybox. I do like that they do implement smaller skyboxes. I also like that I have noticed that they have changed the color of their elevators. They used to have their elevators used to be like a peachy pink type champagne tone, but now they have a really nice, like sleek, like black steel type tone, and I do like that. This place is big. This place is big, so I like that this is kind of just like a built-in bookshelf is what it's giving. That's what it's giving, okay? That's what it's giving. I like this. So this is, okay. When I tell you, I mean, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this. I don't know what is going on, but I really do like it. I think it's an open concept. Okay, the whole layout is a very open concept. I'm assuming this is a closet. My bad, y'all, I'm in a wall. So this is a closet, and I think this is really nice. So this is the bathroom. Oh, I like it. Oh, so this whole damn thing is a bathroom. They have the mirror. Oh no, what is this? This is like a shower, but is this like a mirror? Look, I went to the PBI version and don't even have my damn mirrors on. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, sir, what you got going on, sir? Because I'm trying to figure out what this is as well. So this is a door. Which one opens up for the door? Okay, so this opens up. Did I close the door? I think I closed the door. Okay, so this is how you get in. Okay, so then this is this. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, so we are nice and thoroughly confused, but we're gonna figure it out. So I'm assuming that this is like an open concept bedroom. So like this would be the bedroom area. All of this would be the bedroom area. Got it. Got it. It took me a little bit too long to figure that out. Are we about to people see? Yeah, we're gonna people see, because guess what, man? You're sitting here looking pretty, standing here looking pretty, and guess what? We likes that. Oh, we likes that a lot. Okay, dreamy eyes. Yes. I always be thinking like sometimes one day it's going to be somebody who watch the video, and it's going to be a video that where I'm actually people saying, but you know what, it be like that sometimes. So wait, somebody else done came in. Oh, I like his whole everything. I know that's right. Hold up, please don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Okay, some thought went into this outfit. I know that's right. Real quick though, I do want to get like an outside look of the skybox, because sometimes they'll be able to put skyboxes on the ground, and this is not giving too ground friendly. However, it does have texture all around it, which you could work with that. You could work with that. Okay, y'all, so today we're checking out the Nest Sunbird. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So we have been here before, yes we have, but they have revamped the entire land, so I definitely wanted to take another look. I feel like I love this little motorcycle, this little moped. I feel like the Nest Sunbird gives me like such beautiful springtime vibes. I always love looking around their land. They offer rentals here, so if they have rentals available, we will definitely check one out, you know, and see the pricing and stuff like that. Look how beautiful this land is. I'm so excited. So they have like stuff going on the bottom level as well as the top level. Is this somebody in here, or is this part of the... Oh, the little kitty. Why am I lagging? Okay. Look at the little kitty cat. So the one thing that I do love about Nest Sunbird, this land, when I tell you, always done immaculately. But what I do like is they offer rentals, like I was telling you guys before, but they keep all the rentals like on a higher level, so that the people who come here that are not necessarily renting, you can still enjoy the land and you don't have to really worry about running into anybody's property. So you guys see how they have all of their rentals are nestled like up high on like mountains and peaks and things like that. I really like that, because a lot of times when you are on a land that does, or it's like a community sim, or just a land that does offer rentals, you do have to be on the lookout to make sure that you're not like walking into homes that are actually for rent, because sometimes on the lands they will pre-decorate homes for you to just walk around, just because who doesn't like a pre-decorated home, you know? But then they'll also have those lands mixed in with actual rentals, and so that can be a little bit confusing from time to time. But I do like how at the Nest Sunbird they separate them. So if you run into a rental, it's because you was in some places that was very high up, and you went out your way to find those. So I really like that. I love that they have a lot of dust bunny elements. When I tell y'all, I wanted to say before, but I had to stop myself, but now I'm gonna say it. Nest Sunbird it's like if Dust Bunny had a community. That's the vibe that it gives, and not when it comes to the meshing, but just like how everything is so beautifully designed. It has such a wonderful, like almost like a fairy tale type spring vibe to it. I love the colors. I am in the shared environment. This is one of my favorite Dust Bunny homes. It's like a little cottage. Now I don't know if all of these homes are decorated on the inside. That one didn't have anything on when I looked through that window, so I don't know. I don't know which way I want to go. Do we want to start down and then go up? I think we're going to start down and then go up. So they do offer rentals, so we'll see. These are the rentals that they have. We're not going to look too much into them, because it looks like they have one available, perhaps everything else is rented. So we'll come back, we'll double back here if we remember. We don't hold me to it, but it's something that's on the list. So I do want to look over here. It just is so it has such a beautiful romantic vibe here. I was so excited when I came here and I saw that they had redone the land. They did have their land set up for the winter time, but a lot of the things looked familiar, so I was like, okay, we're not gonna go through that land again. We're gonna do something a little bit different. But then when I came this time, the whole entire land is different. The layout is not the same or anything. So I was super excited to look around this land, because I love all the little quirky things and all the little cute little just add-ons and all the colors and the flowers and the animals and the sounds and the desserts. You know I love food in Second Life, and then to have these super yummy desserts, this really cute chocolatey dessert. It looks so light and fluffy. It's giving like mousse vibes. We love a good mousse. So yes, you guys, I'm super duper excited here. Y'all, side note, so I haven't done an update on my, I'm just walking summer airway, my bad y'all, my bad. So I haven't done an update on my ankle yet. Much better. We are like 98% healed, but it's still a little twinge to it. What I just cannot stand is that because I haven't been able to run on it the way that I've been running on it, it's like, it's almost like I have to kind of train myself again to run for longer times and longer distances, and that is kind of like bothersome. But it's not so much me, it's more or less my ankle. So what I'm noticing is it's like I can run for like a good solid 20 minutes and then I'll start getting like pain in the ankle again, and just a little bit of discomfort going up the shin. And so I am a little bit nervous because I'm like, I don't want to get shin splints. I don't know if that's something that can happen because I'm running on my ankle a lot differently than what I would normally run on my ankle, the way that I would normally run on my ankle, just because I don't want to re-injure it. But I do still want to work it because I feel like just not working it or not running period, I do feel like that's gonna impede on my progress when it comes to running. But I also think that I don't want to baby it, and I feel like if I just don't do anything, I think that it's gonna like baby it too much, and my body's gonna get used to just like not putting pressure on that point, on that ankle, and just kind of like not doing the things that I would normally do. And so I do try to I do walk, I'm keep it 1,000. I walk, but y'all, when I tell y'all, I be wanting to run. And the thing about it is, how cute is this? This is super cute. The thing about it is my exercise list makes you want to run. When I tell you, I like it a lot. It's really, really upbeat songs and things like that. So like for me, walking, it's just not the thing for me. I don't know about y'all, but when I am running, I am not in this house. I am someplace else. I'm a lot of other places. My mind really gets to wander, and I really do love that about being able to run, because it is like I don't have to be here running. You know what I'm saying? I get to really like dive into my imagination and really, really let it run wild. And that is like one of my favorite things about it. And so that's the biggest thing that helps my time pass, is that because I'm like so literally very much so in my head, thinking about all different things, imagining all these different type of scenarios, really vibing out to the music, really just thinking about all great things. And so for me, the time really, really flies by. However, there are moments where my ankle will bring me such discomfort, and it's not so much pain, it's just uncomfortable. But I'm used to not feeling anything, so that little bit of discomfort will take me out of my mental space when I'm running. And so now I'm just like, okay, well, am I doing too much? I want to run longer. I know that I can run longer, but I'm afraid to run longer, because when I tell y'all, I know we talked about the ankle pain, but when I tell y'all, oh, it was a doozy. It was a doozy. It had me contemplating and thinking about my life as a whole. Now, real quick, before we get through looking at the other stuff over here, I saw this like a little, like we're gonna go over there in a minute. We're gonna go over there in a second. Hold up. No, my bad. I'm going all over the place. Might be it. So I was really contemplating all types of things, because I'm just like, oh my God, what if it stays like this? I've never gone through anything like this ever. When I tell you ever, I mean ever. So I was absolutely mortified when it happened. I'm just like, is this how it's going to be? Is it going to stay like this? Is this how I'm going to be for the rest of my life? Am I not going to be able to walk regular? Am I not going to be able to run again? And I just started to run. Everything was going through my mind. So to be able to get back on the treadmill and to be actually able to run, I'm just so excited about it. But it's like, I want to get back to my regular running. I want to run pain-free. I want to run just effortlessly like I was running before, and be able to run as long as I want to run. I just really, really am yearning to get back to that place. I feel like, okay, because I'm like, it's not a lot down here, but I'm like, if it was a lot over here, I'm like, I feel like we're going to end up getting lost. Not mad about that, but it was just a feeling. What does this say? Hold up. Okay. We've seen this sign on the other land as well. I'm just making sure, because I'm like, normally they keep their homes higher, but it'll be just our luck that they have the homes a little bit lower down. But that's not the case here. That's not the case. Look how pretty this is. When I tell y'all, everything is just so, it is just like, for me, I thought this was maybe like a hopscotch thing that you could touch. For me, this has such a feminine vibe to it. I absolutely love it. It's a lady over here taking pictures about the people watch. I hope I'm not in your way, ma'am. Where you taking pictures at? Okay. Hope I'm not in your way. I'm gonna stand right here and behind this tree. So it has such a beautiful, like, just like a cottage meadow, just a really dainty, antique. I can't even think of like all of the words like to express the way that this land makes me feel. The first time that I came to the nest Sunbird, I was just so in awe. This is one of those lands where you come to it and then you want to go home and change, because it's like I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for this cuteness that is here. It's a lady over here. We're about to people watch real quick. Hold your horses. Where's she at? Right here. What you got going on, ma'am? Thick with it. And is. Hold on. Click there. Get a little in closer. Tat it up. I know that's right. Barbara. Okay, ma'am. Okay. That picture gonna be cute. So it's crazy because it seems like every single time that I decide that I want to record and it is late, I have like this crazy amount of energy, and that definitely is in the space and the place that I'm in right now. I don't know why that is, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's just an observation. It's just simply an observation. I don't know what the deal is with that, but never mad at like a little spurt of energy. My sleep patterns have been gross. Okay, they've been gross, for lack of a better word. I'm trying to get back on some type of decent sleep schedule. It's ridiculous. I do feel like that I'm in the mind frame where it's like when it's the weekend, I feel like my son, and it's like, oh, I could stay up later, because it's the weekend. And I just do too damn much. I do way too damn much. But you know what? I'm gonna get back on my sleep schedule. This is not a case of insomnia. This is just a case of me having some poor sleep habits lately that I really need to tighten up and buckle down on, because anybody got time for that. I love this wood chair. This looks crazily uncomfortable. Like very, very uncomfortable. I would hate to see this chair in real life. That chair would hate to see me coming. It would love to see me coming, because I would never sit on it. Look how pretty everything is. Have you ever seen such beautiful vines? I'm so excited. And this is just this level, y'all. This is just this level. Look at this. Look at their surround. What? I always love their shared environment. The times that I've come here, their shared environment has always been absolutely top tier. The beauty here is always exceptionally unmatched. I love it. I love how they have like all of these outside shops with the cobblestone grounds, and then they have the greenery around it with the leaves and the grass, and it's so cute. And so this is a little bread shop, and they have the biscuits, and then they have the bread. Oh, look at the steam coming out the bread, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited. I really, really hope that they have like a space for rent that we could check out, because last time we were here, we did check out one of their lands and one of their homes, and it was really, really pretty. It was really, really cute outside, inside of the house. It was cute on the outside as well. So the homes, that home was pre-decorated. I'm not sure if they still do the pre-decorated homes. I think that they should though. This is the type of land where it's like, don't come over here trying to do any other type of vibe than the vibe that we already have set here. Okay, this is not that type of land. Mind your biscuits. Okay, not that type of land. What you're not gonna do. You see how? So okay, so it seems as though they've taken the Dust Bunny homes and they've deconstructed them to be different things that they would like for them to be. And I do like that. I like how they have implemented that. They really made these homes their own, and I do like that. Very, very unique and very, very different. But this is the Nest Sunbird. I wouldn't expect anything less, or I love it. I love it. Yes, I checked. It's nothing on the inside of there. They're just like almost like they're using them as like facings. I don't want to give away get too much of their sauce. So I said we're not gonna pan in so you guys can see how they did what they did, because this is a very unique lane. You gotta figure it out to it yourself. Okay, do it yourself. That's what I'm saying. So that's what that is. So y'all, I am trying to get together like a vlog that I want to do. You know, my issue with vlogging is that when I have vlogged in the past, I've just really like picked up the camera, just kind of like recorded my day. But what I'm noticing and what I'm realizing is that the lifestyle vloggers, that's not really what they do. It's planned out. Portions of it is planned out. Like, you really can't wing it. I feel like for me, that's what makes me have a vlog where I'm just like, I don't even really want to watch this. And if I don't want to watch my own shit, I know nobody else gonna want to watch it. I didn't even want to edit it in the past. Like, that's how turned off I was from it. But I do believe that it has a lot to do with not setting the intentions for the actual vlog. I feel like now I'm realizing that I'm realizing now that I can't just pick the camera up and record. I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. There are a lot of other lifestyle vloggers that are able to do that because they've been doing it for a while, or just people that simply are just like good at it, you know, off rip. I feel like I'm going every kind of way. I don't know if like what's going on with the camera. I don't know. But I'm realizing that it's like, okay, girl, you have to actually plan this out. You have to plan it out. And I feel like it specifically needs to be planned out. It's like, especially if you are somebody that has a very like laid back type life where it's not a whole lot of going on, you know? What's this? And so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you got to plan it out, because you don't really be doing too much of nothing no damn way. You be chilling and vibing out, so you really do have to kind of figure it out as to what you want to have. What is this? Oh, they have some things at an event. How cute is this? So these are some event items. We love a good holdable. We love that. Okay, so this is like little booths with like different things that are for sale. Super cute, really like that. But you see how like they have it, it has like this really cute like cottage type vibe to it. I love how they have these whatever the main theme of the land is, or what the main theme of the space is. They'll have like a blown up version on top of the house. Like the bread shop had a big biscuit at the top, and the ice cream parlor had a big ice cream at the top. So I really do like that. So we did see this the first time that we came to visit the Nest Sunbird. That's when Firestorm had just did like their really big update, and it was taking everybody on quite the unwanted trip. Luckily, well, it seems to me that Firestorm has really gotten their act together. I haven't heard anybody on like the Facebook side like talking about it anymore and things like that. So I'm hoping that that's because things got settled all together, and not that people just ended up leaving. I hope that's not the case. But for me, it was like, it was difficult for me to even see like a lot of the details. So I really love that now that it's been later and Firestorm has gotten worked on quite a bit. I love this register, that things are resin completely the way that they should have in the beginning. So I'm able to really like appreciate everything that they have going on right now, and I'm super in love with it now. It was beautiful when I saw it the very first time, but it was a little difficult because every now and again things would kind of pop out, like it would get a little furry or fuzzy, blurry. It would get a little blurry, and so it made it where you really couldn't like appreciate it completely. I love this lamp, or this, what is it, like a ceiling lamp? It's pretty. It's like a jellyfish. I've seen that before. Who made that? Dad's, I believe. Very, very nice. So I love the detail here. I love when they make things that are specifically for like more masculine items. Because, you know, women wear suits too. Suits are for everybody. So I like when they have like more masculine shops, because I do feel like Second Life as a whole is pretty female centered. It has a nice feminine flair to it, and so I do like when they take the time out to just have like some more basically male centered spaces, so that they don't feel so left out. Because when I tell y'all, the weekend sales, baby, they be doing them dirty. Unless of course there are different weekend sales that I just miss out on. I never see as many things geared towards male avatars as I do for the female avatars. I don't think that that's done on accident. I actually want to look up in here really quickly. Really, really cute before we get to everything else. Oh, I was just about to walk over there. Let me go down the stairs. I think that because they do know that there are quite a bit of women that are in Second Life, there are men as well, but I firmly believe that the women are outnumbering the men. In my opinion, that's just how it seems. So what I have noticed is that like a lot of the items or a lot of things are just kind of like centered around more, they have more of a feminine feel to them, if you will. And you know, I can appreciate that because it caters to me. However, I know that the men in SL, I think that it does make it a little bit difficult for them to be able to kind of enjoy it the way that maybe a lot of the women enjoy it. But I know that they do have different things that they get to have that are going to be more appealing towards them. I remember that it was this is a cute little park, and so they have like benches all around. This is super duper cute. I remember where we went over here. Oh wait, really quickly. So I remember when they had like the men's department. Is that the name of the sale? It was like the men's department sale where it was strictly like everything was like for men. Hold on real quick, because all of the tops of the places, depending on what the place has in it or what is decorated like, they'll have like a big some type of decoration at the top that kind of lets you, that's almost kind of like a marker for the place. So like this is a men's tailoring store, and then they have the huge sewing machine right here. So it's dice up here. So I don't know what they got going on with the hangry goblin. So the men's department originally, when I used to check it out, because they used to have like nice like tattoos and stuff like that, and you know me, I like a nice tat, but all of the items there were for strictly men. Now lately, when I have gone, I have seen some things that I believe, I could be wrong, but I thought I saw some stuff where it was like it could be for a woman, and I just kind of felt like that was the one time where they really had like a place. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I feel like I saw something there, but you know, I digress. Maybe it was like a some type of decoration, but it like had like a feminine feel to it. I don't know. This is giving me like Stranger Things vibes, and I like it. I like it a lot. But I feel like the men's department is like one of those spaces where the men really can come and enjoy themselves, and knowing that it's a place that's catered specifically for them. I just feel like they don't get a lot of that in Second Life, you know. I wish that was a little bit different, just because I feel like that's a little off-putting for if you have a man that wants, I love these lights. If you have a man that comes to Second Life and he wants to engage in Second Life just like anybody else would, but it's like it's not a lot of carved out spaces for men in Second Life, unfortunately. Not as I know they're carved out spaces, but I don't think that they are as abundant as a lot of the women's spaces are, and that's unfortunate because Second Life is for everybody. It's for everybody, y'all. So I have Black Mirror came out with a new season. Now, I'm not sure when Black Mirror came out with a new season, but I'm just realizing they came out with a new season. And so I just watched the episode. Yes, it's a spoiler alert. If you guys haven't seen it, I know, you know what? I won't do too much about it. I won't do like a spoiler, but Joan is awful. It's very eye-opening, especially considering that you're watching it on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? This is a really cute space. I do feel like when they come up with stuff like this, I always feel like there's a little bit of truth mixed in with fantasy. And just the whole concept of that, I feel like is just very jarring in my opinion. I love everything about this. This definitely gives like Stranger Things vibes. So watching that, I was really just like, okay, I'm paying attention to what is really going on in here. So it really makes you feel like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I should be paying attention when they telling you to read certain stuff and you just click and accept because you're like, I'm not about to read all of this. And then you just really don't know what you're signing. It's one of those things where it's like, if you had read, it might have been something that was like actually at the top of it, but you didn't want to read it. You just wanted to click accept. And I think many people, I love this. I think many people, when it comes to like signing up for services and things like that, when it comes to the information where they're like, oh, you need to read this so that you know like the license agreement and all of that stuff. And people are just like, I'm not about to read all of this. And so they just click accept. I feel like in this instance, it really just shows you like you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you really shouldn't be doing that. And I just feel like the fact that this episode was on Netflix. I feel like that was very like, so what y'all trying to say? You know, like really, so what are y'all trying to say? You really can't ever put anything past anybody, especially now in the world of like AI. Things are getting very, very weird. Very, very weird. I feel like this is a great way to have a precursor of a lot of people with even more mental illness. For real, AI doing too damn much. Doing too damn much. It's not even funny. I feel like a lot of people find they find humor in it, and a lot of it is humorous, but it's like when you woke, you like, hold up now. I could really see y'all making people comfortable with this so that they can't really tell. I love that change. I wish I could find that in like a little decor item. That's super cute to like have on a table at the house or something like that. I love little realistic touches like that. I feel like that's the perfect recipe to have people really kind of second guessing what's real and what's not real. And I don't like that. I don't like that people are a little bit too comfortable. You know, I want to see what's on all these tables, so don't even do that. I feel like that is, it's just scary. It's making people kind of comfortable with being uncomfortable. And although I feel like that's okay in certain situations, I feel like this is something that really could get out of hand, especially considering the AI is getting better and better, where it's even harder to tell what's real and what's not real. And so I don't want it to come a time where I love these veggies. Every time I see these veggies, I gotta always look at the veggies. I don't want it to come a time where people are questioning that and being wrong about it. And then now you in somebody nut house because you thought that it was something was AI and it really wasn't AI, but it felt like it was. It's just that type of thing where I kind of feel like they're messing with our minds on purpose to kind of just be like, they're not even paying attention to what's happening. They think that this is a game. They think that this is just a cool mirror trick, you know, that they got that we got going on right now with this whole AI thing. And it's like, oh, it's so cute. You can get up and you can do a filter where you can have a baby, a newborn baby look like they're walking around and things like that. It's like, oh, ha ha ha, that's so cute. And it's like in that moment, it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty different, but it's quite jarring when you think about it. It's like, this is AI at the beginning. This is maybe AI has been around for a long time and we just don't know, and they're just really putting it out there to us. I love these donuts, but I haven't been noticing it for that long. So I'm like, if this is the beginning and it's this good right now, I'm a little nervous for what could possibly be, what else can be done. It's like we already have a thing where YouTube is paying attention to it so much where they're like, you uploading the video, so what kind of video you got? Do you got people doing this in it? Do you got people doing that in it? Do you got AI people? Like, it's like even there, like, you know, you can't do this because we know how realistic that it looks. So we know you'll have a government figure looking like they're talking about something that they're really not talking about and leading people into all types of chaos. So I feel like with that show, it just really had me in my feelings because I'm like, hold the hell on. Like, hold the hell on, especially the end. It's like, that's when you really come to grips with it. It's like, oh, you really don't know what's going on. And it's like, okay, is this real or is that real? I want to look at this speaker. And so for me, I just kind of felt like it was good, but it really makes you think. It makes you look at things very differently. And for me, I'm about to be reading the terms and services every time. When I say every time, I don't care how long it take. I'm gonna read it because I feel like that is the type of stuff that could very well be happening. And I just always feel like they mix in a little bit of truth with a lie, and they make it seem like none of it is believable so that you don't really question it. And they're like, oh, it's just a show. You know, it's just a show. You're tripping, you know. You're thinking too deep into it, and then like a couple years later, this is something that's actually happening, and it's like, okay, well, we're our bad. It wasn't really a show. It wasn't really a show. Like we said it was a show. I love this. So is this a cello? I don't know. I'm a little shaky with some of the finer instruments. So like, yeah, I was like, but it's good. I watched a couple episodes and I'm now on well, I just watched that episode and I'm like, no, I got my goddamn eye on y'all. I definitely do. So this is a really cute, like little loungy type area. I like it. So it's like you could sit over here and listen to like a live band. I really like it. When I tell y'all, they really done this land up once again. Once again, I'm never ever shocked at what they do, but just always so delighted that we get to partake in this. Look how beautiful this space is. I love the rugs. I love how they have the ground with like the wooden floor. I love all of this. The little separate areas where it has a very nice chic feel to it. I love it. I love the wine on the tables. Each table has some of the same items, but they position them in a little different positions so that it appears that each table has something different on them. I love these chairs. Absolutely love these chairs. Look how pretty those are. A very sleek, very chic. Absolutely. I love the door, how they put the little light bulb decoration on it. This is like a little, when I tell you this is a joy, an absolute joy. I do feel like when you come to some of these places, you really can tell who they were targeting with this. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, guys would come and completely be like, yeah, this is cool. This would be nice for like a picture and stuff like that. But the girls, the girls are gonna love it. The girls are like, it's so pretty and it's flowery and it's shimmery. And look at this and look at that. Anybody who likes, I don't say just the girls, but anybody who likes flowery, like any type of just fairy tale-ish type feels, they're going to absolutely love it. I feel like for me, this is like, it's a fantasy. This is my ideal town in real life. If I found a place like this, I would move into the highest house so that every time I look out my window, I would be able to look down on all of this beauty and just be able to be like, I get to live here. Like, I really get to live here. Look at these bottles. The details, the shimmer, the shine. We love it all. We love a good shimmer and we love a good shine.